So here's something nobody really tells you before moving to Sweden. You can have a house, you can live there, but without a person number and bank ID, you basically don't exist. No phone plan, no internet, no online shopping. Even something as simple as picking up a package can be a hassle. Welcome to episode 6, the episode that's all about what happens after you arrive. Today we're talking about all the boring but essential stuff you have to sort out once you arrive in Sweden. Your person number, bank ID, Freja, phone numbers, and how all of it somehow depends on each other. The paperwork, the waiting, the moments where you realize you can't actually do anything yet. And just like always, this is our experience. Yours might be different depending on timing, location and situation, but hopefully this will help you feel a little less lost. If you have any questions about moving or setting things up in a new country, leave them in the comments. We'll answer as many as we can in upcoming episodes or in the comment section. Very quickly after arriving, we learned one simple truth. In Sweden, almost everything runs through two numbers, your person number and your bank ID. But what confused us at first and what nobody really explained is that there are actually two types of personal numbers. And yes, we had the wrong one first. Before we officially moved, we applied for the coordination number. At the time, we thought, great, this will already let us arrange a lot of things. In reality, it helped in the beginning, but we quickly ran into its limits. So a coordination number is used when you deal with the Swedish authorities without actually living in Sweden. With it, you can be registered in government systems, pay taxes, sometimes open a bank account, own property or a vehicle. But what you can't really do, register as a resident, get bank ID, set up most subscriptions and properly use digital services. So while this sounds official, it's very administrative, not residential. And this is where we kind of went wrong. We applied for the coordination number before moving when we were opening our bank account in July. And we received it at the end of August. So that was almost 2 months of waiting. And after all that, we realized it didn't really unlock all the things we needed day to day. Looking back, if you are planning to move to Sweden, just skip that step entirely. Once we officially moved here in October, we could finally apply for the person number. The number that actually matters. This time the process was much smoother. We could do most of the application online first, which helped a lot. Then we booked an in-person appointment at Skatteverket. Booking this appointment was easy. You choose a location online. For us, they were all 1 to 2 hours drive, but it really depends on where you live. We did both have to register separately, but we could do it in the same appointment. One really important tip here, fill in everything correctly and entirely. If they need extra information, this will slow the whole process down. We read so many mixed experiences online. Some people got their person number in 2 weeks, others were asked for extra information, and for some it took up to 6 months. For us, we applied in the beginning of October and we had it by the end of October, so only 2 or 3 weeks. Honestly, compared to the coordination number, this was very fast. So eventually the letter arrived. We had our person number. And we thought, yes, we're done, we can do everything now. No, because with just a person number, you still can't get your bank ID. For that, you also need a Swedish ID card. So back we went to Skatteverket. Enjoying the video? Go like and subscribe. And if you want even more behind the scenes updates, wallpapers and a spot in our end card, go check out our Patreon, it is linked below. We had to apply for the ID card and that also took a couple weeks. And only after we had the person number and the ID card, we could finally make an appointment to go get our bank ID sorted. So we applied for our person number in October, we did the ID card in December, we got it in January, and then we had our bank ID sorted in February. Only after all that, we could finally set up everything properly. From start to finish, it was months, multiple steps, and a lot of waiting. One important side note, this is only an ID card from Skatteverket. It does not count for Swedish citizenship. That is a process you can start after 5 years of living in Sweden. So we are not there yet. Once you have bank ID, everything changes. And I mean everything. Suddenly you can, and I will read this from my little list, log into government websites, sign documents digitally, order things online, pick up packages by confirming in the app instead of having to give a foreign passport every time and confusing the people at the desk, verify your identity and actually function like a normal human being again. But no, you cannot get BankID without your person number. It is really that strict. We already had a Swedish bank account because of buying this house, which we explained all about in episode number 3. But BankID still came a lot later, once all the pieces were in place. And the moment we finally had it, pure relief. Before BankID, we did use the Freja eID as a temporary solution. It was actually pretty easy to set up even without your person number, which was very helpful in the beginning. But, and this is important, it basically only really worked to log in to Skatteverket. So yes, it helped a little, but it's not a full replacement for your BankID. Think of it as better than nothing, but not enough. Everyone always asks about Swish. So what is Swish really? It's Sweden's instant payment system. You can send money straight to someone using their phone number or pay by using a QR code. And it goes through right away. And no, we actually haven't set it up yet. Mostly because we just haven't needed it yet. So yes, Swish is everywhere, but it's not step 1 when you arrive. It's basically the last step. After setting all this up, we wanted to go get a Swedish phone number. And even this went wrong for us. We went to the store, got a new number, and everything seemed fine. They told us it would activate within 24 hours. It didn't. So we waited. Nothing happened. We tried fixing it online. Nope. We called, also didn't work. So we drove back, an hour there, an hour back, and then it activated immediately. Turns out, mistakes happen, even here. A few important things we learned. You can't transfer a Dutch number to Sweden, you need a new phone number. And for a phone plan, you do need a person number. We did keep our Dutch numbers on the cheapest plan possible, just in case, because a lot of verification codes still went there. And honestly, that saved us. The moment we realized how dependent you are on your person number and BankID was very early on. Trying to set up internet, trying to arrange a phone plan, picking up packages, ordering things online. You suddenly realize you live here, but the system doesn't fully recognize you yet. And that can feel overwhelming. One thing that really saved us during this time was our internet setup. We use Starlink, and for that you don't need a person number, which helped a lot in the beginning. We wanted Starlink from the start anyways. From our research, most other options wouldn't give us good enough reception. And we needed it to be able to upload our videos to YouTube for you guys. Getting fiber connected to the house would have gotten very expensive very quickly. So having Starlink meant that at least one thing worked while everything else was still in limbo. So here is what we would tell anyone that is moving to Sweden. Apply for your person number as soon as possible. Expect it to take time and mentally prepare for that. Use Freja if you need temporary access. Keep your old phone number for a while. Don't panic even when everything seems to go wrong. And if you're moving permanently, skip the coordination number, just apply for your person number once you arrive. It's slow, it's frustrating, but once everything is set up, Sweden suddenly becomes a lot easier. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe and follow along. We're sharing our entire moving abroad story this December. We also have a Patreon if you want even more behind the scenes content. And if you have any more questions, leave them in the comments, we will answer them either there or in upcoming episodes. Next time, in episode 7, we are going to talk about importing our car to Sweden. What we thought would be simple, what absolutely wasn't, and how one task turned into a whole saga. See you on Wednesday.